Hi, so here is part 2 on how to draw a realistic nose in Procreate. If you haven't already watched part 1, I recommend you do so now. There'll be a link in the description. First, I start by adding a new layer using the plus icon. Then we click on that layer and select Clipping Mask. Then we select a colour. I then colour my whole nose with that colour. After that, I choose a darker colour for the shadow. I use this colour on the edges of the nose and where the shadows were that we placed in the last episode. I then repeat this step with a darker colour and a smaller brush for more extreme shade, such as the nostrils. Then, I increase this brush size again and use the same colour lightly to enhance all the shadows. I then select a mid-tone to blend in the colours together as shown. I wanted my piece to be a little more abstract, so I added a more pink shade to the nose. In small amounts, this can also help with the undertones of your piece, even with realistic colour palettes. I then use a light orange to embrace the highlights a bit more, making the piece softer. Then I use a soft blue for the same reason as the pink. Here you can see me undoing and redoing things that I did mistakes on. Here I am just showing you the importance of the clipping mask and how our original drawing has greatly affected the overall effect. The next bit may be a bit hard to follow, so I'm explaining it in a slightly different order than what is shown. What I do is I duplicate the original drawing, then I change the current layer we are on to multiply, then I select the black and white drawing, change its effects to multiply and alpha lock it, then I fill it in with a skin tone. You can do this by clicking on the layer and selecting Fill Layer. Finally, I am just correcting some colours that I don't quite like in the piece. For example, this spot on the nose, I'm changing from a darker pink to a soft lighter orange to make it blend in more like an actual shadow. I'm not quite sure about what happened here, but when I merged them together the layer went really dark. I fix this by simply holding onto the check icon and it turns on solo visibility. Then I am just showing you the nose from the angle it was originally intended to be looked at, and then I am adding it to the collection of other noses. I hope you enjoyed this video. Any other suggestions, please leave for me in the comments.